We all crave a little more power from our cars, that extra kick when we hit the gas pedal. That's where forced induction swoops in. Normal engines breathe air naturally. Forced induction forces more air into the engine. More air means more fuel can be burned. More fuel means more power. There are two main ways to force feed air into your engine: superchargers and turbochargers. They both do the same basic thing: cram extra air into the cylinders, but they go about it in different ways. This difference leads to unique characteristics that make each type better suited for certain applications. Understanding how superchargers and turbochargers work, their pros and cons, and their ideal use cases can help you decide which one best fits your need for speed. Superchargers are like power-hungry air pumps mounted directly to the engine. They are driven mechanically by a belt connected to the crankshaft, which means they're always on call, ready to deliver instant boost. Imagine a bicycle pump constantly forcing air into your engine. That's essentially what a supercharger does. As the engine spins, it turns the supercharger's internal rotors or impellers, which suck in air and compress it. This compressed air is denser, meaning it packs more oxygen. This oxygen-rich air is then forced into the engine's cylinders, allowing for a bigger bang and consequently more power. The beauty of superchargers lies in their simplicity and immediate response. They don't rely on exhaust gases to function, eliminating turbo lag, that slight delay before the boost kicks in. Step on the gas, and you feel the surge of power right away. Superchargers come in different flavors, each with its own set of advantages and disadvantages. Roots superchargers are the oldest and simplest type, known for their iconic whine. They use two meshing lobes to compress air, creating that satisfying supercharger sound. They offer instant boost at low RPMs but can lose efficiency at higher engine speeds. Twin-screw superchargers are similar to Roots but use twisted rotors for more efficient compression. They are quieter and deliver smoother power delivery than Roots superchargers, making them popular in high-performance applications. Centrifugal superchargers resemble turbochargers in their design, using an impeller to spin air outwards at high speed, creating pressure. They are the most efficient type of supercharger, especially at high RPMs, but they don't provide as much low-end torque as the other types. The choice of supercharger depends on the specific requirements of the engine and the desired performance characteristics. While superchargers rely on the engine's power to generate boost, turbochargers take a more ingenious approach. They harness the energy from the exhaust gases that would otherwise be wasted. It's like recycling energy for a power boost. Imagine a small turbine placed in the path of the exhaust gases. As these hot gases escape the engine, they spin the turbine at incredibly high speeds. This turbine is connected to a compressor wheel on the opposite side of the turbocharger. As the turbine spins, so does the compressor wheel. This wheel sucks in fresh air and compresses it just like a supercharger before feeding it into the engine. The result is more air, more fuel, and you guessed it, more power. Turbochargers are a bit more complex than superchargers. They involve several key components to manage boost pressure and keep everything running smoothly. Turbochargers need a certain amount of exhaust gas flow to spool up and generate boost. This can result in a slight delay in power delivery known as turbo lag. Once the turbo spools up though, hold on tight. To prevent excessive boost pressure which can damage the engine, turbochargers use wastegates. These valves open and bypass some of the exhaust gas around the turbine, regulating the speed of the turbocharger and controlling boost pressure. Compressing air generates heat, and hot air is less dense, meaning it contains less oxygen. Intercoolers are like radiators for the compressed air. They cool the air down before it enters the engine, increasing its density and improving efficiency. These components work together to ensure the turbocharger delivers the optimal boost pressure for maximum performance without compromising engine reliability. Section 6. Superchargers versus turbochargers, the showdown. Now that we understand how superchargers and turbochargers work, let's pit them against each other in a head-to-head comparison. Efficiency. Turbochargers take the efficiency crown. They utilize waste energy from the exhaust gases, making them more fuel efficient, especially under normal driving conditions. Superchargers, on the other hand, draw power directly from the engine, which can slightly reduce fuel economy. Performance superchargers are the kings of instant gratification. They provide immediate boost with no lag, making them incredibly responsive. Turbochargers, especially larger ones, can suffer from turbo lag, that momentary delay before the boost kicks in. However, once spooled up, turbochargers can deliver higher peak power outputs. Cost superchargers are generally less complex and easier to install, which often translates to lower upfront costs. Turbochargers, with their intricate designs and additional components like wastegates and intercoolers, can be more expensive to purchase and install. The better option depends entirely on your priorities and intended use. Section 7. Which one wins? Choosing the right boost for you. So, which forced induction system is right for you? The answer depends on your needs and driving style. Superchargers are ideal for drivers who crave instant throttle response and exhilarating acceleration. They excel in applications where low-end torque is crucial, such as in muscle cars, drag racers, and trucks used for towing. Turbochargers are a better fit for drivers who prioritize fuel efficiency and don't mind a bit of turbo lag. They are well suited for everyday driving, highway cruising, and motorsports where high peak power is essential, such as rally racing and Formula One. Ultimately, the choice comes down to your personal preferences and the intended use of your vehicle. Section 8. The future of forced induction, electric superchargers and beyond. The world of forced induction is constantly evolving, with new technologies emerging to enhance performance and efficiency. One such innovation is the electric supercharger. Unlike traditional superchargers, which are mechanically driven by the engine, electric superchargers use a small electric motor to spin the impeller. This eliminates the parasitic drag associated with belt-driven superchargers, improving efficiency and providing instant boost with no lag. Electric superchargers are still a relatively new technology, but they hold immense potential for the future of forced induction. As electric vehicle technology advances, we can expect to see even more innovative solutions for boosting engine performance. Section 9. Conclusion: the thrill of enhanced performance. Superchargers and turbochargers, while sharing the same goal of boosting engine power, offer distinct advantages and disadvantages. Understanding their mechanics, pros and cons can help you make an informed decision about which system best aligns with your driving needs and preferences. Whether you choose the instant gratification of a supercharger or the efficient power delivery of a turbocharger, one thing's for sure: forced induction adds an undeniable thrill to the driving experience.